Good evening YouTube. So this is Invu here, and today we're taking a look at Lance and how to build him. I'm going to make a hero guide on this guy, like at how I believe he should be built and how I'm going to build him. I went ahead and I actually used my guaranteed pity to get Lance, and this is because I already got Morikis, and I believe that these two guys will make a very nice duo, like a pairing, and they will complement each other. I do know that the Halloween limited edition hero is just around the corner, but we'll see about that. I felt impulsive and I wanted him, so I went ahead and got him, and we'll see. Disclaimer, I would not recommend it if you're free to play. The best thing is just to save your miracle wishes. But yeah, we'll see how it goes when we get to the Halloween event. Now let's take a look at Lance and see how I would build him and what his skill set is. Let's just go around his skills first and let's talk about that. So his basic skill here, it has a bleed damage on it, which means it ignores defense, so he cannot crit either, which means you can ignore crit damage and crit rate on this guy. Also, he has 100% chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed, so he already has a high effect hit chance on his basic bleed. On his skill 2 here, it deals 4 stages of a lot of attack damage, bleed damage, which ignores defense again. So again, we do not need any crit or crit damage, and also has a 100% chance of converting these stacks into these electric shock stacks, and yeah. And when you are at max stacks of bleed, then he just stops converting them, which means you do not really need more effect hit for that either. His passive is kinda cool, and it also has a 100% fixed chance, which means you cannot reduce it by resistance or effect hit, so it's just 100%. They could just have put it like a guarantee, that would have been the same. So a guarantee and a 100% fixed chance is the same, because it means that it cannot be reduced by resistance and it cannot be increased by effect hit, and that goes for both the enemy and the allies. So he does not need any effect hit on that either. And then we have the last skill here, which is his big nuke here. There's 6 stages of a lot of damage, attack, bleed damage, ignores all defense, and it has a 100% chance to inflict 1 layer of bleed for 2 turns. So you can see that all his abilities is 100% chance to do bleed layer, which means that if the boss has, like, let's say 150% resistance, you only need 50% resistance to have the 100% chance to land it, right? Because you have to deduct it. So, and in PvP he will most likely land it on everyone except for specific types like Atkins and Panda, but we'll see about that. So that means he has a lot of effect hit. Also, all his abilities scales very nicely with attack. His electric shock debuff here is 50% of his attack damage up to 25 layers, which is huge, and it is considered a skill damage, which means that he also scales very nice with skill damage. So that is something we need to take into consideration. Now, if we start with his emblems here, first thing I'm going to do is build him with this attack one here, 6% attack. Then I'm going to give him this one where he does more damage when he's at full health. For PvP, I would go with this one here so that he does more damage against the shielded target. And I might even go with this one for PvE. It's not decided yet, but for now I'm going to go with this one, which makes him do 6% more damage. And it will actually also increase his mastery with 6%. It just doesn't say here, but everyone that takes this talent here gets also 6% mastery. Unfortunately, he takes 9% more damage, but it's PvE, so this build is for PvE, so most of the time he will be protected in PvE anyways. And for PvP, I'll take this one, Shield Slam, on my second set of emblems. Now, he is a dot damage dealer, so we're gonna take this one here, the Last Stand, which makes his dot do more damage. And we'll also take this one over here, which also increases dot damage. And then we're gonna take this one, where if enemies has more HP, he's going to do more damage. And we'll take this one, Weak Point, in the middle, where he also does more damage. And then we're gonna take Mastery. Now for the other trees, we're gonna take the support tree. I'm just gonna go with a bit of effect hit. Then I'm gonna take this one, where if he has a shield, he takes less damage. Then I'm going to go with the selfish debuff here, buff here, where he gets some speed. If he buffs or debuffs, he will place a lot of debuffs and buffs by himself, so he is going to get a lot of speed from this talent. And then for PvP, I will go with this one here, turn meter reduction taken. For PvE, I'm going to go with this one here, Magic Touch, and it actually, I forgot this one, we also need this one where when he got a buff, he does more damage. For this row up here, we've only selected one talent in each, and I'm going to go with, you can go with this one, but it's only for direct damage, so that doesn't really work on him. And this one is also direct damage, so we need to take one of these two, and since he's not really healing, we'll just take this one here. And down here I'm going to take, I think, is it doing any attribute buff? He is doing a Resolute 2 skill, but he can also get maybe more affected here. I'm just going to take this one, where if you are faster than the enemy, you are getting 9% more affected. So for bosses, I'm trying to aim for 2100 plus for the Wuthering Coast bosses and the 7 cents Lively boss. Right. So that was the emblems. That is how I'm going to build that. And now let's just take a look at his echo here. I actually got his echo, so I'm going to obviously equip that one. And what it does is, on the base one, it has attack rate here, which is perfect for him. He needs a lot of attack rate. It also has this God's Instruction buff, where if he is from the Holy Light faction, which he is, he'll get 5 layers of this God's Instruction at the beginning of each wave and gain Immortal buff. And what this does is it converts it into Generosity, giving him 5 layers of 3% skill damage, which is 15% skill damage. So we're going to equip that one for sure. And for the aura, I would suggest you equipping, if you have a legendary one, you should go with this advanced hit aura. Give him some attack, give him some affected. If you don't have that one, you can also go with versatility. That is also very nice, since his electric shock is scaling with skill damage. This one will be very nice. I do not have mats for these two, and I'm also building them on other heroes. My versatility aura is more on Morikis at the moment, and my advanced hit aura is going for Willa. So I'm actually gonna go with this one where I have some mats and take the Searching Force aura, giving him 24% more mastery, and if he has a shield, it's going to be 36. So that is that. Now for blessings, obviously you just want to go with some blessings that make sense for you. You can give him speed, you can give him affected, HP rate if you want to have him survive a bit more, and for the other one here I'm going to go with attack. You can go with mastery, or you can go with even bleeding damage, and you can even go with skill damage as well if that is what you fancy. And then for the last slot, doesn't really matter, because if you get him to exclusive 2, he's actually immune to CC from the get-go. It says here, at the beginning of each wave, lands gains cover tracks for 1 turn. And what cover tracks does is it makes you immune to control effects. It says here, can't be targeted by enemies and is immune to control effects. So he will be immune to CC from the beginning of the battle, which is nice. Which also means you do not really need to build him with effect res, and that is perfect. Now, before the video gets too long here, let's just skip ahead and go into the artifact building, and we're gonna go in here in the preset, and for sure I'm just gonna build it right in here. So for the I'm gonna start with the artifacts already. I'm always start with the artifact in the right hand corner, taking the speed one. We're gonna filter it here, speed and attack. Do we have anything of interesting? We do not really have anything interesting for this faction. Do we have something with mastery? We have one here, we could steal that one. Mastery and affected. We're gonna steal this one, I believe, from Grace here, and she doesn't really need the affected or the mastery. She just needs like speed and stuff like that. She's very support, so we can also just give her that one. So I'm gonna try this one on, and for the middle slot I'm gonna go with attack in this row here, because we do not really need effect hit, so it's not important. So attack, and then one more attack, and let's see what we have. Attack, mastery, speed, that is huge. Attack, defense, I think this one is nice. speed and attack. And also over here I'm gonna go with mastery and attack. And do we have one with speed also? Yeah, so most of them are equipped. We have one down here that's not equipped, but the flat HP, flat defense, we do not really want that. This one is nice though, and Little Jack, I'm not really using him in any content other than burn stuff at the moment, so could probably just give him something else. He just needs mastery. Could even give him this one down here. It can be upgraded with 38 mastery. Let's try this one on here. So for the main pieces, I want to see if I can get a Devour set. Devour set is very nice. Let's see if we have any weapons with attack on it. Maybe something that's not equipped. Do not want to strip all of my characters. Now this one is nice here. It can also be upgraded to a mythic one, giving me even more attack and master and speed, and we can just hope that it lands on something else than flat defense. Actually, let's do it together here, guys. Let's see what happens here. You know, it's going to land in flat defense, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, it didn't. Today we were lucky. It actually landed on mastery, which is perfect. Perfect. So now this one here is nice. Let's put that one on, and let's see if we can find more Devour sets with attack on it. Do we have anything interesting here? There's some boots here with a lot of attack. Also flat attack is actually better. So I think I'm gonna put these boots on here. Yes. Now for chest and ring, it doesn't really look like I have anything nice. So I'm going to go and look at other sets. Let's go. We also need some speed. We don't really have any speed yet. There's one here with attack and mastery. Do we have anything? Should we go with mastery here? Maybe this one here. Attack mastery. That is huge. And then let's try this one here. There's a neater one. There's a one here with attack. I'm gonna steal this one from Nordic, I think. Just gonna see how my stats will end up. And obviously both the artifact down here and the boots can be upgraded to mythic, giving me 100 and I think 140 speed or something like that. And yeah, so we need to check the stats here. We're starting at 1300 speed here, and it's gonna add 820. See, this is the annoying part about this one. I just wish it would like add it in total somewhere that I could see it, because I have to do math here. It's kinda annoying. But 824 added to this one is 2000 something, 2050. And then if we add the mythic on boots and artifact, we're gonna go above 2200 speed, which is nice. We're also gonna get 15,000 attack onto this one here, so it's gonna go to almost 50k attack. That is very nice, because we haven't leveled the aura yet, we haven't leveled the echo yet, and so it will go even higher. And if we break through on him, it's gonna go even higher, so maybe we can get to like, I don't know, 55k attack or something. That would be huge, right? And a good speed. So mastery is kinda low. I don't want to see here. It's gonna be 62% mastery, so 130% mastery, 137% mastery actually. I'm also very happy with that, I believe. And effect hit is just going to be around 60%, but he has a 100% chance to do stuff, right? So I think this is a nice build, this one here we made here, and I'm going to go with this one. I'm just going to go and save it here. I think just going to go save it and call it Lance DPS here, PvE. And let's see here. So now it's saved, and I will equip it later, because I need to do like Nordic and Little Jack. I just need to fix those before I steal their gear. Alright guys, so I believe that is it for how you should build your lance. Focus on attack, focus on skill damage, focus on mastery. Don't really care about effect hit, and get him some speed so he can also go a bit fast. He will be immune to CC with some exclusives. So in PvP, if you give him some speed, he will actually be able to get his turn before he is killed by a Ranto or whatever nasty opponents have. And also with exclusives here, I have enough eyes for exclusive 2. You can see it here. I have 1 there, 2 there, and then I'm saving my eyes for exclusive 3. I'm going gonna go on exclusive 3 on him when I can. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow he's gone from the banner, so if you want him, it's today you need to pull him. The next 14 days we're gonna have the new hero there. He doesn't really look that interesting, so that is why I know I have at least 14 days to get the next one. And if Halloween limited edition is the next hero, then I have 14 days additional on that one, so it's almost 1 month to save the miracle wishes, which is huge. So for sure I can maybe try and get 1 copy of the limited Halloween hero. Alright guys, I hope you guys have a nice evening, and let me know in the comments down below if you managed to get Lance, and if you build him, how strong is he in your content. See you, bye.